been 8 years that Capital Networks has been exhibiting at the DSE. Our first time was in Chicago, and then so that was a lot of fun, and over the years we've done a lot of different things. It's been a very interesting year again this year, so we keep coming back. Well, this year we're showing some new things in the booth, or things we haven't shown before. We did win an award this year, one of the Digi Awards, for our integration with mobile devices. So it's dynamic NFC integration, so it's synchronizing content that's on a digital signage screen with a simple passive NFC tag, so that if you touch your phone to the tag, you'll get information related to what's currently on the screen. So if product A is on the screen and you touch your phone to this little tag, you'll get information about product A on your phone. Then when the screen changes to product B and you touch your phone to the same tag, you get information about product B. So there's lots of different applications about how this is going to roll out and what it's going to mean to digital signage. It's a little early for the market to really adopt it. There's some things yet to work out about which technology is going to win in this whole communicating with mobile devices. However, being ready with a solution for digital signage, there's going to be lots of upside down the road. So it was very good to win that award. And again, this year was our first year we were showing our support for the Samsung SSP product, and so we had that in our booth, and it went very well, so it was very good. We have an installation in a mall, and so if you can imagine in the hallways of a mall, a 70-inch portrait screen that's kind of broadcasting towards the food court. And on all the tables in the food court, there's a coaster that's been kind of stuck to the tables. And then the ads that the people eating their lunch in the food court of a mall would see, they're encouraged to touch their phone to the tag, and then they would get, say, a coupon from another retailer down the mall, or sign up for a loyalty program or things like that. So for the mall space, it was very interesting to try and get customers down to this end of the mall or over to this end of the mall, and for marketers or the retailers to market to the people that already happen to be there. So it's interesting. We're still early, as I said, and we're learning, but it's going to have some applications that are going to be exciting. Well, this is what we're all learning. I mean, again, a lot of people are still learning about NFC, but the promise of this is going to be the digital wallet. You know, we've all been hearing how we're going to use our phones to buy things, and so that's that technology. The public's going to be educated and know how to do that with their phone. And when they do know that, and everybody is conversant in that, being ready with a digital signage solution is going to be pretty exciting. I was a facilitator at some of the roundtable discussions. I had a topic for improving the experience for your customers in hotels or casinos. And so I facilitated, there was 18 people that came in. We had good conversations, a very good back and forth exchange of ideas, and we talked about what the future directions may be for digital signage, about how to best engage, attract, interact, maximize your investment, and plan for the future and all the connected devices that are going to be coming our way in those environments with digital signage. So it was good. It was happy to do that. And you learn a lot from all the customers and people exploring and just trying out. And so I learned as much as I contributed, which I think is a great way to be at the round tables. They had lots of interest in that, and very good attendees, like people from some serious organizations that are doing digital signage and really want to do it better, and also groups that are just starting out. So it's really interesting to get everybody together and have that free flow exchange of ideas. You don't want to paralyze yourself by planning, over planning, but you really want to think about what you want to do. And what I have encouraged a lot of people is, what we've seen is with a little bit of success with digital signage, a customer always wants to do this and add this and add this to digital signage. So really think about, of course I sell a content management platform, so I tell them to really be focused on using platforms that can grow with them and expand and change and with the different demands that they're going to run across as they find success with digital signage, because nowadays there's a lot more successful deployments, and we're very excited about that. You really have to know your messaging. It has to be short, and it has to be quick. You got to attract them with some movement to catch their eye. If they're walking down a direction and your screen's off to the side, what's going to make them turn their head to look at the screen? It's going to be motion, and it's going to be bright, and it's got to be short, clean, and crisp messaging. And that really works and attracts them. And you want to leave them with something that makes them want to look at the sign the next time they walk by. And it has to be new and relevant and timely, so that they feel like using that screen every time they walk by, or else it just turns into a visual wallpaper that we get good at ignoring. But if every time they walk by they see something new and it makes sense to them, then they'll continue to look every time they walk by. And that's the challenge with digital signage. You know, we have to regroup with the team. There's 8 of us down here, and I know I was busy the whole floor. I think that it was a very good show for us this year. Lots of interesting traffic, and I'll regroup with the team, but I'm thinking it was a very positive show.